The 2019 CMAs were last night, so today we're breaking down our favorite looks from celebs like Hannah Brown, Halsey, Kacey Musgraves, and more. Hey you guys, welcome back to Shared News. I'm your host, Renee Fiona.
And I'm Fiona's Erin.
And you guys, so many celebrities went to the CMAs last night, so today we are going to tell you our favorite looks from the night, starting off with our girl, Hannah Brown. Hannah came to slay last night. This dress is everything on her. I think it's so glamorous, unique, and it flatters her so much.
It reminded me, honestly, like it's so bridal and so classy. Like she looked amazing. I think it was sort of bold since it flared out so much. Like it made a really big statement, and I think that's great. This is the second carpet that she's made like a major statement at, and I love that for her.
I know, and so close together too.
Yeah.
I think that this dress is perfect for the CMAs because I think it's like the perfect balance of like fun, but elegant. And I think with any carpet, I mean, unless it's some very serious carpet, I think the Grammys or like, I don't know, the Met Gala, if you even would call that a carpet, but walking the stairs where you have to have something super grand, I think with these kinds of award shows like the CMAs or the People's Choice Awards, you get to really have fun with it because you can either go on one end of the spectrum, like very elegant or glamorous, or super fun and cash, and she met in the middle with this dress.
Yeah, I think, and it's just like not everyone, I don't look good in white. Not everyone can make a really big, like glamorous white dress statement, and she looked amazing. I thought she totally killed it.
Totally agree. And speaking of someone else who killed it, Carrie Underwood's outfit last night, like bury me in this. Are you kidding me?
So good.
It's so unique. I love the gold detailing. And then that train, that like blue fabric train, it's so pretty.
I think this is like the kind of look that Carrie Underwood and Carrie Underwood alone can pull off. Like it was designed for her. She looks so good. That color blue just like makes her, I feel like, glow. And the detailing, I feel like, was sort of, I know this is gonna sound weird, but sort of subtle in a way. Like it wasn't super over the top. It was one pattern throughout. She just nailed the look, kept it simple with her hair and makeup. I thought she looked so good. She let the dress like make the statement. And I feel like Carrie Underwood is always the queen of the country music awards.
Oh
like,
yeah.
She always kills it, but this one like stood out even with her other looks that have killed it.
Totally agree. And the other thing the one thing I will say about this look that I'm very curious about, because clearly she didn't have any issues, but if you look carefully at the bottom of the dress, it's so like thin and tight around her legs at the bottom and it goes all the way down that I'm wondering how she walked.
Yeah.
It just seems like a dress that's hard to walk in. And I'm not sure if the train, if they, because you know how sometimes like assistants or whoever you're with will like set up your train for like carpet looks. So maybe it all flares out and this photo just doesn't show that, but it looks very tight around her legs. And I just admire the fact she was able to walk in it all.
Yeah, and be like so graceful and poised.
Yeah, speaking of graceful, Halsey brought a look last night that I was not expecting from her.
Yeah.
I think this is such an elegant, beautiful, classic look. It's a very fun dress. I really like it.
I love her hair like that. I don't know if maybe I just haven't seen her hair in a while, but I was like taken aback by her hair. I think she looks so beautiful. I think it makes her face, like the way it frames her face is so perfect. And to be honest with you, I think this dress, like it did strike me at first as unexpected, but like it's still a little funky, which like totally still screamed Halsey. She didn't like do something else. She like stayed true to herself, which I love.
Yeah, and I think right now, like we haven't seen too many floral patterns this season, so I thought that was also kind of a bold move on her part.
Yeah.
Because it's not like super trendy. It so worked, but yeah, I love her hair. I just think she really killed it.
Agree.
Yeah.
Agree.
But moving on, you guys, Reese Witherspoon also walked the carpet last night, and Reese went for a more simple little black dress look. But what's cool about this dress is if you look closely, it has like the sparkly elements to it, but there's also like a matte drape kind of all around it to make it different. So I think it does have like the uniqueness to it, but for the most part, it's a classic, timeless look.
It's a little edgier, I think, for Reese than we always see her in, but I love that she was there last night. I am like so obsessed with Reese Witherspoon, and she in her Shine On with Reese series talked about how her dream when she was growing up was to be a country music singer, but like wasn't very good. Yeah, and so like at camp she would always win the acting award, but like they'd basically kick her off the stage because she couldn't really sing. So I just think this was probably so much fun for her to like be in the world of country music, which she truly, truly loves, and just sort of like hang out, take it all in. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I'm obsessed with her.
I love that you also know that. I had no idea. That's so cute.
I love Reese.
You know who I love and whose look, one of my favorite looks of the night was from Maren Morris.
Yeah.
She wore this insane like cropped, I think it's a crop top and like long skirt, or it's a dress and it connects in the back. We can't really see, but it is such a beautiful color of blue, and it kind of reminds me of like Cinderella 2019.
Totally, like a modern Cinderella moment.
Yeah.
Like if they were gonna do another Cinderella live action remake or Cinderella story or any of the options.
We need more.
I totally see like this being the modern Cinderella dress. I couldn't agree more.
Absolutely.
And that color, like it just emphasized like her like tan, you know, like she just looked so good. And that's kind of like a spring color.
Yeah.
But it didn't scream like out of season or out of place. It looked really, really good.
Yeah, I really, really love this look on her. I think it's one of my favorites from Maren that I've seen.
Yeah.
So kudos to you, Maren. You brought it. But moving on to a supermodel that actually attended last night's award show. Gigi Hadid, you guys, went to the CMAs, and she wore this really cool, kind of, I would say futuristic. Listen, she's the fashion icon here, so I don't even know where to go with what you would describe this dress as, but it was very just slim and long and silver. I thought it was beautiful on her. My only critique are those boots. I don't love them.
Yeah, that's literally what I was thinking. I think Gigi kind of can do, like Gigi knows what she's doing.
Yeah, that's the
thing.
thing.
Gigi looked amazing. Not everyone can pull off like metallic, like she looked so good. Her makeup was stunning. I would kill to look as good in that dress as she does, and I think it was classic and simple and effortless. I don't get the shoes. I think like a little like sleek sandal, you know,
exactly.
or just like a very simple heel that's sort of like barely there, nude, or even metallic would have like looked more to my taste. But I probably think like she thought, it's country music awards, like do some boots.
That's exactly what I think she thought too.
And
I was
like fine, do that. I don't know, she's Gigi, like she can do whatever she wants.
That's
but
the thing.
I would have swapped the shit.
At the end of the day, like, we could say we don't love the boots, but the thing is, Gigi will forever be more fashionable than us combined. So, do we know? No, maybe it's the coolest look of the season.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe next week I'll be wearing a dress with boots like that. Who knows? So.
I would love that. I want to make that happen. But you guys, Gigi actually didn't come alone. She had a little bit of a girls' night out. She came with Kacey Musgraves. I think this is so cute that they did this.
I do too. I didn't realize, I like very recently caught on to the fact that they have like totally like a BFF friendship going on. I think Kacey is one of the absolute coolest people. She's like so real on social media, and I totally get why her and Gigi have like such a bond going, because I also think Gigi really keeps it real. So I would literally kill to be a fly on the wall at one of their girls' nights. But Kacey's look was like a lot to take in, and I don't know, I'm really curious what you think about it.
Okay, here's the thing. I think it's a very bold look. I would never wear this in a million years. However, I do think she looks stunning in it, and something about it really screams country to me.
It's
like
the sequins.
The sequins, the feathers, and I don't know, like I could imagine that being like a fun boot. I don't know, you know, like a very glam boot. Like that's what I think of when I see this dress, which is so random, but I could not stop thinking of like a glamorous cowboy boot. I don't know why.
I didn't go to boot. Here's what I will say. That shade of yellow is really hard to pull off, and I think like with her dark, dark, dark hair, somehow it was like a really flattering color on her.
Yeah.
I think that this dress wasn't about like being the most elegant she's ever been, or like being super sexy, even though it was super flattering and she looked awesome in it. I think it was just like her having fun.
Yeah,
you know?
totally.
And like, this is country music, this is her night. Like, I think that she pulled it off, and it was all about like, to me, confidence, which she had, and so I was totally here for it. Like, is that the kind of dress that I look at and go, oh, if only like I could put that on and go to prom again? No. But like, it's the kind of dress where I look at it and go, thank you, Kacey Musgraves. Like, that's amazing. Good for you.
Do you think about that? Like, do you see dresses and go,
totally.
man, I wish I could go to prom again?
Listen, Listen, you only get to wear something like that if you're not a celebrity walking the red carpet a few times in your life.
So prom.
Sometimes my mind goes back to prom. What can I say?
But you guys, the last look that we have is from Bachelor alum Lauren. Well, was Lauren Bushnell, is now Lauren Lane. She walked the carpet with her hubby Chris, and oh my gosh, I love this yellow dress on her. I think it's another timeless piece aside from the color, because I think like wearing yellow, as we learned from Kacey, it is a very bold move. Like, to wear yellow and to make it work is hard, and I think she really did it. I love this dress.
I think 2019, we saw so many more yellow moments. Like, yellow is definitely sort of like back.
Yeah.
I don't want to be too bold, but like, I don't know if people will say it never went away, but like a lot of celebs went for yellow this year, and this was a way, like, picture that dress in black. It would just be a classic silhouette, super simple, like you can't go wrong, but you're not really like doing anything exciting. And she made it exciting. It was super flattering, looked really good, and she took a chance with the yellow. So I was all here for it. I thought it was good.
I was so here for it. Honestly, it's one of, I think my favorite looks of the night. But speaking of that, I want to know, out of these ones we have seen, who was your favorite? Because personally, it was hard. Obviously, I loved so many looks. I think every look I was like, it's one of my favorites. And I'm being honest, I really thought the carpet last night killed it. But I think mine's Carrie Underwood, because I've never seen anything like that.
I was gonna say, I had a feeling we'd have the same one. I think it was Carrie Underwood. And then I think like the most like fun maybe would be Kacey. Like, but it wasn't necessarily my, like, if I had to put a dress on from the evening, it wouldn't have been that one. I think my like true favorite was Carrie.
Yeah, but as a close second, I need to give it to Lauren Lane, because the yellow dress was so cute. I kind of want to wear it. Like, where would I wear it? Maybe to work. Honestly, I would, and I hope that you wouldn't judge me. But you guys, we want to hear from you. Now that you know our favorites of all of these looks, or maybe a look we missed, let us know down in the comments below who had your best look of the night last night at the CMAs. We'd love to hear your thoughts. All right, but before you go, like this video to support our channel.
Hit that subscribe button and notification bell.
And then click right over here for more shared news content. As always, I'm your host, Renee Ariel. You can follow me at Renee Ariel.
And I'm Fiona Zering. You can follow me at Fiona Zering, and we'll see you next time.